Counting on Jinger Duggar blasted for induction with baby Finn. Out of all the Duggar new siblings, some have not. Shallow guys, welcome back to my channel. For Duggar family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Counting on alum, Jinger Duggar didn't waste any time sharing stories about her pregnancy journey shortly after giving birth to Finnegan. She has uploaded numerous stories, including how her mother turned into a mama bear when she was restricted from walking her to labor. Jinger also revealed that she was induced with baby Finnegan. But some fans have something to say against it. Keep reading to see why Jinger is getting blasted. Counting on. Jinger Duggar shares how her mom goes into berserk. Jinger Duggar recently uploaded a new podcast with Jeremy where they talked about her birth story. But what caught the attention of many was when Jinger revealed how her mother, Michelle, went all out when she was stopped by the security from coming with her to her delivery room. According to the Counting on alum, her mother is the sweetest person ever, but it's a different story when her kids and grandkids are involved. She screamed, "Let me go back there," after being blocked by the security, and Jinger worried that her mom would get herself kicked out of the hospital. Fortunately, things didn't escalate further, and Michelle eventually met her newborn grandson. Jinger blasted for induction with baby Finn. Jinger Duggar also revealed in her latest podcast that she decided to get induced for her third pregnancy. According to the Counting on alum, she was induced 40 weeks into her pregnancy, which is also her expected due date. She explained that she was feeling done with pregnancy, continuously having thoughts that her baby boy was already cooked, which is the term she used if the child is ready to be delivered. She also wanted to help her family from both sides, fueling her decision to get induced. But some fans are not happy with her decision. Several people are against the unnatural way of giving birth. Counting on. Jinger Duggar shares perfect weekend with family. Jinger Duggar has also shared fun moments with her growing family over the past few days. Recently, the Counting on alum uploaded a video with her family during their perfect weekend at the Descanso Gardens. She revealed that her kids were mesmerized by the model trains chugging through miniature landscapes. Jinger added that they had a blast looking at different flowers and beautiful landscapes. Many were also surprised to see how big Evangeline and Felicity have become. But Jinger still follows her tradition of not showing her kids' faces. Josh Duggar's wife Anna might be moving to a $1 million home purchased by Jim Bob Duggar. Anna Duggar might be moving into a new home while her husband is in prison. In 2022, Josh Duggar was sentenced to about 12.5 years in prison for receiving child pornography. The 19 kids and counting alum is expected to be released from prison in October 2032. Meanwhile, his wife, Anna, and her 7 children have been living with Josh's parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. But that might change soon, as reports indicate that Anna might be preparing to relocate. Josh reportedly didn't want his wife to move away from his family. Anna, 36, shares daughters 15-year-old Mackenzie, 9-year-old Meredith, 5-year-old Mariella, and 3-year-old Madison, and sons 13-year-old Michael, 11-year-old Marcus, and 7-year-old Mason, and with Josh, who is 37. She and her kids have been living with Josh's parents even though she reportedly wanted to move to Texas to be closer to him, In Touch reported. According to the publication, Josh didn't want Anna to move away from his parents because he was worried that she might feel compelled to leave him. He thinks it will create too much of a disconnection for her and his kids, an insider previously told In Touch. Jim Bob recently purchased a house in Arkansas. On April 23, In Touch reported that Jim Bob recently bought a home for around $1 million. It's conveniently located just minutes from Jim Bob and Michelle's compound, one source claimed. Rumor has it that the house is for Anna and her kids. That way, she'd still be close to Josh's parents. The home has 6 bedrooms and multiple lavish features. The 6,318 square foot property is in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Who the house is for has not been confirmed, but with 6 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms, the home seems to be an appropriate size for Anna's family. Per In Touch, it also features walk-in closets and a whirlpool bathtub. Anna has reportedly been earning money through a controversial job. With her husband in prison, Anna has reportedly been working as a dog breeder to earn money for her family. In December 2024, the U.S. Sun reported that Anna breeds golden retrievers. The publication also reported that Anna continues to visit her husband in prison. Ahead of Josh's sentencing, Anna supported him. Even though Josh was found guilty of receiving child sex abuse material, Anna expressed support for her husband, writing a letter to the judge in which she described Josh as a kind, loving, supportive, and caring father and husband. Josh's cousin, Amy Duggar King, wrote an open letter to Anna, urging her to consider divorce. If no one else in your life is saying it, I need you to understand that there is no shame in divorcing Josh, Amy wrote in 2022. She added, Josh has chosen how history will remember him. By staying and supporting him, you're allowing him to choose that for you too. And I know standing up to all of this seems impossible now, but as a mama, your instinct to protect your kids always has to be stronger than your fear. Imprisoned Josh Duggar is reportedly causing a family rift between those who support him and those who don't. Out of all the Duggar News siblings, some have nutshell guys. Welcome back to my channel. For Duggar family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Josh Duggar has been behind bars for nearly 3 years, but he still seems to be causing issues for his family back at home. According to a new report, the Duggar family is divided when it comes to supporting Josh or shunning him forever after he was convicted of crimes involving child sexual assault material in December 2021. And it sounds like the disagreement is causing a feud that's only getting worse over time. According to what a source told RadderOnline.com, Josh's family has basically been split into 2 sides when it comes to how they feel about him while he's doing time at a federal prison facility in Seagoville, Texas. It's hell on earth in prison, and Josh is whining the blues and desperately wants support from the family. And there are some who feel he deserves pity and others not so much, the source shared. It's stressful hearing Josh describe the conditions behind bars, the politics, the punishments, not to mention the inedible food, the fears of bodily harm, the cold and discomfort, but not everyone wants him sprung. Conditions at Josh's prison only seem to have been getting worse over recent months. In March, The Sun reported that after inmates were allegedly caught with contraband inside the prison, the facility punished them by forcing inmates to stay in their cells and cutting recreational time down to 1 hour per day. S.A. Seagoville told The Sun that rather than a lockdown, the prison had modified operations due to facility upgrades and repairs of utility systems. But when it comes to getting the support Josh hopes to receive amid all of this, his sisters, a few of whom were among the victims, Jinger Duggar moving to Nebraska with husband Stephen Wisman after wedding to start their next chapter exclusive. Jinger exclusively tells People that she and Wisman have been fixing up a house, and they are excited for their new chapter. Jinger Duggar is ready to start her next chapter in Nebraska. The former Counting On star, 34, and her new husband Stephen Wisman, 31, who tied the knot in a classic, elegant ceremony on Thursday, August 15. In Prairie Grove, Arkansas are planning to relocate to Wisman's hometown, where they will settle into life as husband and wife. He has a little house we bought that we've been fixing up and getting pulled together, and so that's been fun, Jinger tells Popl. Jinger, the eldest child of Jim Bob Duggar and Michelle Duggar and Wisman, one of 13 kids, have known one another for years. Their union isn't the first between the two families. Jinger's brother, Jeremiah, is married to Stephen's sister, Hannah. Related, Jinger Duggar marries Stephen Wisman in Elegant, Arkansas's wedding. I prayed for this for years exclusive. A few years ago, Jinger and Wisman dated briefly before going their separate ways. Despite breaking things off, the pair remained in touch and talked to each other on and off over the years. It wasn't until earlier this year when they reconnected again and fell in love. It was like, what are we doing? We still enjoy each other. We still really appreciate each other, she recalls. Wisman popped the question on June 15. I haven't always understood what the bigger picture is, but I know that God knows what is best for all of us. And so for me, it's getting married later. She says it definitely looks different. I think that's been the biggest thing, the comparison of the younger ones, going through a relationship, she continues. I mean, I've watched all them walk through that, and then now me walking through this, and it is different, but we are older. We are in a different stage of life. We're a little bit more established, so we're a little bit more stubborn, but it's good. We're learning, we're growing, and it's been different, but it has been so sweet. Related, Jinger Duggar says it was disheartening at times not marrying sooner. Is it me? Do I have a problem? Exclusive, now newlyweds, the pair are cherishing every moment together as husband and wife and putting their long-distance dating days behind them. Just doing life together with Stephen and being together, says Jinger. It's been a challenge being long distance, so I think just being together, being able to just have someone that you do everyday life. It's a sweet time that I've hoped for and wanted for a while. Jinger Duggar says she's hoping to have children soon amid pregnancy rumors. Since Jinger Duggar tied the knot with Stephen Wisman last August, fans have been waiting for a pregnancy announcement. After all, members of this former reality TV family don't tend to wait long to have babies after they get married. Now that the pregnancy rumors are more rampant than ever, Jinger is speaking out about her plans to start a family. Jinger responded to a comment from a fan who was curious about her plans. As one fan on Reddit pointed out, one of Jinger's followers commented on a recent Instagram post, asking, "Are you guys planning to have a family or just enjoy yourselves as spouses?" Jinger replied, "We would love to have children of our own and are praying that God sends us some soon." This comment comes just as Jinger sparked pregnancy rumors last week. After Jinger shared an update on what she's been up to lately in a video she shared on Instagram. Some fans noticed that her face looked more swollen than usual in one of the selfies she included. This led some people to believe she's already expecting. So far, her latest comment is the first mention she's made of her family plans since getting married, which is definitely interesting timing. Critics have a lot of thoughts about her recent revelation. Some people are surprised Jinger would want children at all after being so active in raising so many of her younger siblings. I don't understand why she'd want her own kids after raising her siblings. And I'm guessing frequently babysitting her nieces and nephews, but to each their own, one person wrote. She spent her whole life being brainwashed into believing her only use on the earth is to breed. Others were more horrified that anyone would even ask someone that question outright. After all, whether Jinger's pregnant is her business. It always blows my mind when people just ask this stuff, but okay. Good for her for answering anyway, I guess another comment read. This doesn't mean the pregnancy rumors aren't true, though. In her comment, Jinger didn't exactly say she wasn't pregnant, and addressing the subject at all has some critics even more convinced that she's expecting. I bet a jar of pickles that either by the end of this month or the beginning of May, we will see a pregnancy announcement from Jinger and Stephen, one commenter wrote. Jinger Duggar shares super rare photo with all 5 kids, and fans are saying the same thing. Jinger Duggar often shares updates on her family on social media, but recently she thrilled fans with a rare photo of all 5 of her children, and the snap left fans saying the same thing, 5 of my favorite humans. The doting mom who is pregnant with baby No. 5 captioned her update. In the photo, all 5 of Duggar's children with her husband, Ben Seawald, sat on an oversized bench outside. Each little one smiled for the camera, with Spurgeon flashing a thumbs up. Although many of Jessa's followers pointed out how big the children had grown, several others couldn't get over how much her son, Henry, resembled another family member, her sister Joyanna's son Gideon Forsyth. One Instagram user shared, "So cute. Henry looks like Joy's Gideon here." Another echoed, "Henry and cousin Gideon sure do look a lot alike from a distance. I know Gideon is not in this photo. I'm just saying." A third fan wrote, "Usually, I think Henry looks like Ben, but in this photo he resembles a Joy Forsyth's Gideon." As someone else agreed, "Actually, Henry looks like Gideon. You can tell they are cousins." Meanwhile, other followers saw a different familial resemblance between Jessa's daughter Ivy and her sister Jinger Duggar. "Ivy reminds me of Jinger so much. All the kids are so cute," one commented. Another agreed, writing, "Ivy looks so much like Jinger. You are blessed indeed." One thing's for sure, the Duggar genes are strong. Jessa Duggar is pregnant, expecting baby No. 6 with Ben Seawald. The Duggar family is growing once again. Jessa Duggar announced she is pregnant and expecting her 6th baby with Ben Seawald later this summer. "Halfway to holding you in our arms, Jessa, 32, wrote via Instagram on Friday, March 7, with photos from a recent sonogram appointment. Soon after sharing her family news, Jessa received well wishes from fans and family members. "Congrats! So happy for y'all," Jill Duggar wrote in the comments section. Hannah Duggar added, "Yay! Can't wait to meet this sweet baby." Jessa Duggar and Ben Seawald's family album with their children. Photos months before announcing her pregnancy, Jessa, who shares Spurgeon 9, Henry 8, Ivy 5, Fern 3, and George 14 months, with Seawald, found herself to be the topic of discussion online. After posting about her family beach day in September 2024, the former 19 kids and counting star faced comments from fans questioning if she could be growing her family once again. After seeing one of the comments, Jessa decided to set the record straight, writing, "Not pregnant. Just too much ice cream on vacation." Fans met Jessa in 2008 when her family appeared on 19 Kids and Counting. When the show was canceled in 2015, Jessa and her sister Jill started appearing in a new show titled Jill and Jessa, Counting On. When the series came to an end in 2021, Jessa chose to focus on being the best mom possible away from the cameras. Although she was raised with many siblings, Jessa realized that raising kids of your own is a whole new experience. "When it's your own kid, it's totally different," she shared with Us Weekly in July 2020. "For one, it's your responsibility. It's not like, 'Here, mom, the kid stinks, change the diaper.' Waking up in the night, I think that was probably one of the hugest adjustments for me. Feeling that responsibility of checking on their fever and making sure they're ok. Like, when do I know to go to the Dr. Duggar family?" Get to know the next generation. One person who has been by Jessa's side through it all is her longtime husband. Married since November 2014, the couple often document their family vacations and milestone moments via social media. 1 week before announcing her pregnancy, Jessa called Seawald, 29, "my fav person in the whole wide world," after enjoying a date night. Never stop showing gratitude to your spouse for all the things they do to help out, Jessa told us in 2018. "It doesn't matter how big or small. Sometimes couples come to expect things of each other and they stop noticing and appreciating things the other one does to help out with the kids or keep the household running smoothly."